Hi, it's Kevin May, the Editor-in-Chief of PhocusWire. We're in the PhocusWire studio. Welcome, Djois Franklin.
Thank you.
You're the CEO of Quicket.
That's correct.
.io.
Yeah.
Okay. It says here, demonstrates no legacy technology constraints for speech and face recognition. What do you mean by that?
We basically look at the mobile field and actually how mobile works. And the main constraints we see in the new interfaces is actually that the legacy-based systems sometimes do not allow you to do what you actually can do. And if you can see that from comparing what low-cost airliners were not tied to GDSs or some of this, old the platforms things, what they actually achieve at their own websites and mobile apps, and they're way more, protrude. Specifically, if you look at China, for example, right? What they do there, specifically in the local flights, in the mobile areas or in the messengers, that's very much over, what we get used to in Europe and in US.
Is it easy what you do, though?
No, I don't think so. I simply hope
you presumably wish it was easier, but I mean...
I think there is nothing left which is easy. I think the days of, let's do something which is like connect a couple of, GDSs and create new interfaces, these days are over. That some things which you meant to be a revolutionary needs to be some hard working stuff. So for example, we were gathering data on seat maps and availability and seats and data about the cabin for about 7 years. We are doing the...
Why did it take that long? Was it reluctance from the airlines to give you the information?
No, you have different sources. You have across things, you have like machinery things, you have manual stuff, and then you go, you connect it. And if you want to have a couple of airlines as one, if your aim is global as ours, which you want to be global from the day one, that 700 to 900 airlines, it took time to gather this data and create tools for you to be able to quickly change it if you need it. So we're glad it's not easy.
Well, were some of them reluctant to give it to you, or have you found it through other methods?
There are other methods, and the other methods in our case was lucky that about 4 years ago we met with Airbus at some gathering where we were pitching still a B2B, B2C story. And Airbus looked at us and said, guys, you have this insane tool of creating seat maps. Why don't you use it in the B2B? And we were like, duh. So that was actually talking to the plane manufacturers. And this find out that these are the people who actually really love airlines to have more money, as opposed to the industry. Yeah, so basically everybody else, at least how airlines see it, everybody else want to take a chunk out of it. And these guys are really interested that these guys have more money and they can pay for their planes and they update their planes. So it's all perfectly, aligned with what we are trying to do.
What is it, do you think you can do beyond seat maps and stuff like that?
Well, I'm by the education, I'm computer linguist. So I'm very excited. We are finally at the age where the language, where the voice is coming into something which can be really, really, revolutionary. But all this proliferation of Alexa and the home devices and voice stuff, there is one thing which is missing, which we're looking at, and this is still tactile and visual things. When you are buying ticket for 600, 200 to 600, 800,000 dollars or euros, you preferably look at it, right? If you're buying something from the internet for 99 cents, you look at the videos of the app, you look at the pictures of the app, and it's strange that people do not look at kind of seats. So we discovered that panoramas, augmented reality videos, not actual videos, but the real 3D and virtual reality, that helps. So voice plus this, that's what we see it's gonna happen.
Right, but if getting hold of seat maps was hard, being able to do augmented reality within cabins is surely going to be even harder.
Yeah, as again, we are not looking for like easy, simple things because that's kind of a barrier of competition as well. So luckily we have partners who work with us. It's Google, it's Airbus, as I said, it's Autodesk, these guys. So yeah, so we have guys who are interested in helping us go through the hurdle of doing massive stuff.
And who do you think could who do you think is the organisation? You don't need to name them, but the type of organisation that could come along and do what you do, so quickly.
I don't know, competitively.
Yeah.
Well, this is the interesting discussion of competitive advantage or long-term competitive advantage. And in the long horizon, there is no competitive advantage if you have enough money, right? Everybody, yeah, if you have trillions of dollars, you probably can copy Amazon, which Jets.com tried to do at some point, right? Walmart. So there are a number of people who are poised to do what we are doing. We still believe that ideas are plenty. So we have to have some modes, and one of the modes that we have is actually patented what we are doing. At least we file it December last year, so for like 11 months. We have a patent on displaying the data on how you use mobile phones to measure your body and show it in augmented reality. So that's kind of might stop some guys from copying what we are doing.
Okay.
So we were demoing it yesterday at at the stage. So
okay.
this is what it's a patent pending technology. So hopefully that's the thing which will help us.
Okay. Djois Franklin, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay.